Hello, and welcome to Household Zoo. Today's episode is DIY cat toys. We will be making 3 different cat toys for your cats to enjoy. The first toy we will be making is this cat toy. For all the toys, we'll be needing a stretchy cloth, like a t-shirt cloth. You can use an old t-shirt and cut off the sleeves and cut down one seam on one side so you get a sheet. To make the first toy, we'll need to cut 3 strips out of this, using preferably cloth scissors. Now, cut off the edges with the seam. Next, we will take the 3 ends and align them on top. Then tie a knot. Double knot it to be extra secure. If this happens, untie it and try again. We're now going to braid this end. Grab a weight, I'm using a candle, just make sure it's not lit, and weight on the top. Now we're going to braid the bottom. To braid, take the one on the left and cross it over the middle. Then take the one on the right and cross it over the middle again. Repeat this so the left goes over the middle and the right goes over the middle. Repeat this process all the way down. Once you have a nice amount at the end, tie a knot. Double knot again to be extra secure. Now cut the loose edges. Make sure you leave a little bit of room at the end. Your toy is now complete. As you can see, you can either make one very long or very short. This next cat toy is very similar to the last one. To make it, you will need your leftover cloth. You will once again cut 3 strips out of it. Try to be as straight as you can, but it's okay if it's not. You will now cut 2 more strips out about the same size. If you get to a seam, cut around it. Cut off the edges with the seam and take 2 and double knot them together. With the remaining 3, align their edges. Make a double knot at the top. Make sure to leave some excess on the end. Here you have 2 segments of cloth. Take the excess on this one and the excess on this one and tie them together. If one becomes loose, untie it and try again. Separate the side with 2 and separate the side with 3. Push the side with 2 to the top and leave the 3 at the bottom. We will now braid these 3. Again, use a weight. And just to review, to braid, you take your left string and bring it over your middle, then your right and bring it over the middle, and then repeat that. So the left one over the middle, the right one over the middle, the left one over the middle, the right one over the middle. Continue that. When you have 2 to 3 inches left at the end, make a double knot. Trim off these loose ends, but make sure your knot is tight. Leave a little excess, but not much. Double or triple knot your toy to your cat treat or anywhere else you can let it hang. Trim off your loose edges when you're done. Your toy is now complete. The next toy that we are going to make is the treat bag. To make this, we will need more of your material and treats. Start by cutting out a medium-sized square. If you see that your square might be too small, or if you want a bigger one, cut out a bigger square. Once you are satisfied with your square, cut the edges so they are all even. Make sure to cut off the stitched side. Move your scraps to the side for we will use them later. Now we will make the holes. Fold your sheet in half and cut 2 small holes near the middle. Make sure they are just a little bit smaller than the treats, so when the cats play with it, the holes will stretch out just a little bit, releasing a treat. Test your holes. If they are too small, make them a little bigger, but please note that the holes will stretch out when they're playing with, and these will fall out. If they are too big, it is okay, because making them bigger makes it easier. Now fold the sheet the other way and do the same thing. You will end with a pattern similar to the one on top of a salt shaker. For this next step, you'll need your sheet of cloth, your treats, and a small strip of cloth. This may be one that you've already cut out and put to the side, or you may cut a new one. I am using a lot of treats as a demonstration, but make sure that you look on your treat packaging to see how many treats your cat should eat a day. The amount of treats you should use should align with this. Pour the treats into the center of your cloth. Raise its corners so it's in the middle. Adjust it so it's just at the end. As you can see, it's already starting to work. Hold the piles of treats in your hand and separate the cloth from the treats. Take your strip and tie it closed. You may want to push the treats that have fallen out back in. Cut your loose edges. Now, when your kitty wants a treat, you can give this to them and they can play with it and get a treat at the same time. Please note that these toys are good for one use. When your cat is done playing with them and eating the treats, you should throw it away. Your last toy is now complete. All of your toys are now done. Give them to your cats and watch them have fun. If you have any extra material, make more. Other than that, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave comments and suggestions. Thanks, bye!